I want to talk a bit about reasoning, and specifically deductive reasoning and inductive reasoning. And these are fundamental approaches to investigation in research. Deductive reasoning, as we mentioned, starts with a hypothesis and you test it using structured methods or experiments. It focuses on numbers by emphasizing measurable variables and placing emphasis on objective results from the measurement. A researcher who hypothesizes that students involved in romantic relationships have better social interaction. This researcher will go on to collect numerical data from students to analyze these correlations. An inductive research reasoning would explore observations and patterns to develop a broader theory. So the focus is more on the words and the meanings and the subjective experiences of individuals or groups of people or communities. So a researcher may want to conduct an interview with students to identify any emerging themes. Now, although deductive and inductive reasoning approaches investigation from these different angles, sometimes you use a mixed methods approach which combines both of these approaches. A qualitative study relies more on research questions than hypotheses. Now, here is why. Research questions are important to guide exploration, to help researchers uncover patterns, to uncover the meanings and the themes in the data without making statements or predefined expected outcomes. And that is key to understand how qualitative research works. A hypothesis, on the other hand, which predicts how the relationship is between variables, is more common in quantitative research because in most cases, statistical testing is involved here. So in qualitative research, you may have a study that explores the experiences of rural teachers in Zambia. And as a researcher, you might ask questions such as, what challenges do rural teachers face in securing housing? Another research question would ask, what community support exists in ensuring that teachers acclimatize to their new environments? So these would be examples of qualitative questions in the sense that they are open-ended and they seek to develop an insight into the experiences of these teachers. These are subjective experiences that they will have to report to the researcher. So although we are saying that some qualitative studies can include a working hypothesis, in most cases, qualitative studies use open-ended research questions. For example, in a qualitative research, teachers will be interviewed and then observations made about how they struggle to deal with large classes. And then this will lead to a proposal about a theory on class size and teaching effectiveness. With a quantitative approach, the researcher will begin with a theory or statement that smaller class sizes improve student performance, and then design a study to test this particular theory. In conclusion, inductive reasoning aligns very closely with qualitative research because both build theories from observations and patterns. Deductive reasoning aligns with quantitative research because both test existing theories using measurable data.